Councilwoman French, nice to meet you.
Are you going to be Tom or are you going to be Little Bear? Wawash again?
Nice to meet you. So glad you can make it. Oh, okay.
Wolf Walkers. AKA Ed Connolly.
Hello.
Enjoy? Oh, very much.
Now, what did you say? Somebody else was going to
Dan, let me get a picture.
Wolf Walker.
It's at least you three. Can I get a picture of you three?
Many years ago.
No, yeah, we're
Only
going
one to take a picture of me.
Man, it makes me want a stone-made pizza.
Yeah, those are the best.
Yes, we're hoping to get the,
We're gonna make
Traditional rumford folk. I'm sure we can definitely swap some stories.
very exciting.
Excuse me. You're fine.
I like that you use that one. Oh, that's one.
Yeah, that's a furnace where they did iron, and I guess this whole area has these. This is old Drover's Inn, and you can still see the original painting on a barn that they have you gone by Old Drover's Inn?
No, I have not.
That's been totally restored.
So, is the town named after Drover's?
No, it's Dover Plains, and I think it probably came from England. Yeah.
And
This represents the farm.
it's just a farm.
Uttering the sign. To all the members of the Dover Historic Society for doing all the weeding, trimming, and planting to make the gardens look beautiful. And for all those in town hall for all their help. I am so very excited to announce the Tabor Ring House will be getting a facelift this year. And the plans include making Tabor Ring a museum to display the proud history of Dover. So without further delay,
Storm.
for all of his help and assistance, and for introducing me to his friends, Donna and Todd and Wolfwalker and many others, and it really feels like we're at the start of a very exciting journey. Great job, you guys. The house looks beautiful inside and out. And especially Linda French for arranging this and for really bringing a lot of history back into town. Enjoy the day, and we are looking for new members. We need new members.
Great.
knows who you are. We all know.
How are you doing? Good? You're still working?
Hi, how are you?
I have to bring my cat. Here for the she's due.
Many years ago when Joan died, let me start again. Joan was born and raised in Dover Plains. She and her husband owned J&J Log and Lumber. When she passed away, Donald Diedrich, who happened to be my father, approached Ron Williams and said to him, would you consider having memorial donations made to the Historical Society so they can purchase the Tabor Wing House? Ron very graciously said yes. Not only did he say yes, he said, I will match the funds you raise. So because of that, we were able to purchase the house. So it's been a long time coming, but finally we can actually dedicate this room to Joan Williams. And I'm so very pleased that I'm able to do it. Would you like to say anything? Well, because of your mother, this house is possible.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What Remy read? Oh, I don't know. We go so fast, it scares me.
This is amazing. That's why
See the turnout?
Yeah, this is huge.
Finally, right?
Yeah. Gotta walk through. Hello.
What about you the other day? Here it is.
Oh my God.
testing the land. I went back.
Border collie.
The one over that
She just wants to fly.
There's got to be a connection.
Tessie is
Yeah, I mean, they recognize us as being. Well, that was a rallying point for the people at that time that were the broken, the diaspora of all the tribal nations. That was the place that
A lot of the Eastern New Englanders were there.
the Wetton-on-Mount Treaty. And we're the descendants of Massasoit and all them, and they're the ones that ended up going over there, and then King Philip's was on the other side. So they did the Wetton-on-Mount Treaty.
There is a New York historian. But at the end of the night, because I did the research. Federal recognition. But there is a historian who says during King Philip's War, you know, when Talcott is chasing a bunch of the eastern New England Indians across Massachusetts, they come to the Housatonic at a fording place. There's a skirmish. He catches up with them there, kills some of them. The rest of them run up to the Hoosic. But this historian says that a number of them went southwest to Swamp River, which is right down here in Dover, and they probably were coming because there was an Indian village there made up of Maui's people as a safe haven.
Yep.
And closer than
Which would make them related, which would make them the same kind.
All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming out today. This has been a project that's been about 3 years in the making, getting these trails together. It started with the Dutchess Land Conservancy.
Surveyor, and he had owned this property for 16 years and decided it was time to sell it. And so he approached DLC. Meanwhile, a realtor who he was working with approached the town. And so collectively, actually I came out here with Kevin and looked at this and said, this has to be in the public domain. This property has to be protected. It's so incredibly special. At the same time, the realtor talking to people in the town who already knew this property said, absolutely, this is something the town needs to own. So working together, at that time the supervisor was Jill Way. She was very excited about this, and as well as the Friends of the Stone Church, we were able to work with Dutchess County. The town came up with some money, and DLC came up with some money, and we bought the original 58 acres, which includes the cavern, which if you haven't seen it, you have got to go, because this is really spectacular. This property has a lot of historic and cultural importance for the town. There's legends about back in the 1600s when Indian chief Sachem came out here and hid up in the cavern to escape from the English army. And then throughout the early 1900s, people would come out from New York City to see this wonderful natural phenomenon.
And I wanted to mention that if you do go for a hike, I highly recommend it. The trails are still in a rugged condition, rugged. So
Mary Kay is actually in Florida right now, so this is what we're handing out and promoting. And Dawn just headed out to London in the UK, and so she's promoting it. So it may not be a hidden treasure anymore. And I note that this and the Hudson River are two oldest historic treasures that we have here. So keep up the great work. It's not going to be so hidden anymore. Thank you.
I just want to tell you how much how happy we are really for the town of Dover and all of those who volunteer, have volunteered and continue to volunteer to make this such a special stop and special spot in Dutchess County. Lydia, did reference this somewhat. She took it out of my hand so that I couldn't speak of it, but let me use a term that seems far too obvious, but this in many ways is a very spiritual place. And I mean that without the pun intended at all. Our communities are under a lot of pressure to develop. We live in a fast-paced world where communication is rapid, and most of our children think interacting on Facebook is real. So to be able to have a community that no matter what your background, maybe what your party affiliation or where you come from is, see how very special this place is and how important it is to preserve it, not only for those of us who call Dutchess in this community home today, but for the generations that will follow, is really a very strong testament and a very strong statement that this community has made. And Dutchess County is quite proud to have partnered with the Dutchess Land Conservancy some decade ago to really ensure that this land is forever preserved. This is also my moment to tell you, as a bit of a sales pitch, that we haven't given up our commitment to the preservation of open space. And in fact, the fact that you as a community have identified this place to preserve, we're asking all 20 towns, 8 villages, and 2 cities in Dutchess to continue to look inward, to identify locations as special as this to them, to protect and preserve. And this year, for the first time in 6 years, in fact, 2015, the Dutchess County budget includes a $1 million commitment to open space preservation. Not only is it a good time because land values are relatively low, but we're on the, we're looking at the next wave of development, and now's the time for us as a community to continue to identify these special places and protect them. And this is how important we think this location is. And I'm sorry that people will find out about it. I am. But to emphasize what Lydia had to say, this is on counters and tables and locations across the
A Native American blessing. We have Sachem Hawkstorm. He's going to invite up some of his friends who are going to do a Native American blessing, and then we're going to go over, cut the ribbon, and get hiking. Sure. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hello, everybody. You're surrounded by natives, just so you know. We got a lot of Scotticoke here, and we're very proud to be invited to this event. The stone church is very personal to us. My grandfather was Sassacus, and he was able to, keep us from getting wiped out back in the 1600s by hiding our people in the cave. So it's very, very special to us, and we're very honored that you guys have done all this work to keep it protected and keep it safe. And now that it's going to be protected forever, it's very important to us. So without keeping you guys too much longer, I just wanted to say thank you all for making this happen. We're honored to be here, and I'm going to introduce Sachem Hamashad, who is Wolf Walker. He's one of our spiritual leaders, and then after that it'll be Donna Wayne. She's another one of our spiritual leaders to do a blessing for today and get things moving. So thank you very much.
I don't have to go up by the rock, do I? Okay. Every day we should give blessings. Just look around you. You have the blessing of friendship. You have the blessing of the earth. Today we should bless Grandfather Sun for blessing us with a beautiful warm day after such an interesting winter. We should thank Grandmother Moon for guiding us home at night, some nights when it is too dark. We should also thank those that caretake our children, because they help shape and mold what the future will bring to us. And we should also thank the Creator for giving us all of these things. Ram Shamaki Kieti.
I'm going to go up there. Sorry.
You don't have to be shy like Wolf.
So I only have a few seconds here, but I actually have 2 songs that I would like to share. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the 2 a little short, so I at least have do something that is more appropriate to what I would like to do actually without taking up too much time from the next person. So anyway, I'm going to put down some tobacco to honor our ones that were here before us and to give thanks to all that we see and hear around us. So it's a way of paying tribute to our earth here and also thanking our Creator for us to actually be here today. So I'm going to actually welcome all of you onto our original territory here. So I'm going to do a welcome song. This is actually a Mohawk welcome song. And this song is used to open up our drum, but also to welcome everyone for actually coming to what was our territory originally. So,